Hi guys, my name's Ellie, welcome to my channel, and we are doing the intro for one of my projects today. This is going to be a rotating 1 month 1 palette, which will be a companion to the shadows that I'm panning in my 18 in 2018 project pan. So we are starting January with the Artist Shadows number 3, the Florals from Makeup Forever. It looks like this. It's basically untouched. I've done maybe 3 looks out of this. I got it for Christmas from my boyfriend. And as it's a almost entirely metallic palette, I think it's a good idea. This one is kind of satiny, matte, doesn't have any shimmer in it, so I'm thinking I'm going to layer that with that pretty often. And yeah, so far I've done a couple looks. I'm going to keep, do little video clips of some of the looks I like the best, or just my first couple uses, and put them in here, and then we will check back in at the end of the month about how much usage I got. I also have a little side item. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in Rosewood. I've worn it a couple times, not very often. I am bad at wearing lipstick. See how I'm not even wearing this one today. And I would like to use my lipsticks more. And since my boyfriend is lovely and is willing to help me out and be involved in this, he's going to pick me a lipstick of the month. Hopefully to kind of go with the palette, but in general just he kind of has free reign to pick a lipstick that I will try to utilize that month. It didn't, I don't know, I didn't feel like it went well with this look, but it probably would have been fine. It's a kind of a neutral strawberry red. Ooh, I can swatch for you. So you'll probably see it in a lot of videos, but yeah, that probably would have been fine. I'll try it on later today. But yeah, it's a really nice, kind of darker strawberry red. And yeah, so I'm thinking these metallic palettes are going to be really good companions for all the mattes that I'm panning. And so I'm just going to make them one video. So we'll have this intro, I'll show you some looks, and then we'll check back in at the end of the month with my usage. Hopefully, you'll be able to see something. I thought I would do a little swatch for you guys. So I'm going to go across the top row, middle row, bottom row. And they have some very complicated names, because I don't pick names, I just pick numbers. So I think this is ME930, I544, ME230. That's pretty. And then across the middle row, that makes it I918, I804, D236. I like it. And then the bottom row, which is I528, ME512, S404. And there we have it. Also, I'm really bad about figuring out how to read the back in relation to the front, so I think I got it right, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. Hello. So I did my first look of January with this palette, Artist Shadows number 3, and I used I-804 on my lid, which is just gorgeous, and ME-512 on the inner corner, and I am wearing Rosewood today. Good start to the month. That's just really pretty. I feel like I'm going to drag that out a lot because it's so pretty. I thought I was going to use it a lot, but I like it. Another look today, I used all the purples, so just that whole, like, that section. So it's ME-230, and that would be on my outer corner, D2-36, yeah, D-236 on my lid, and S-404 on my inner corner. I really wish these had names instead of just weirdness, because it makes it awkward to tell you what's on my face. But, purples today. So I am super into this eye look. I used that peachy one, I-804, which is probably going to be one of my favorite shades out of this palette. on the inner half. I used ME-930 on the outer half and ME-512 on the inner corner, and I'm so into it. I really like how it makes that gold as they melt together. It's so pretty. But again, I have a weird obsession with teal on the outer corner, but this is super pretty to me. And I remembered to wear the lipstick of the month. Looks kind of like I got it on my teeth. It's fine. But, yes. So I didn't use much. I just used that eggplant purple in the outer corner again to go with this eyeglass from Butter London. So it's ME-230. And I really, really like it. I think that might be something I'll reach for a lot, just to darken up the outer corner but keep that texture the same across, so it's not shimmery just disappearing over matte. It's going into a nice, like, dimensional metallic color. So I think it's really pretty. Hey guys, so disregard the fallout. I was in a rush, but I really wanted to show you something I tried that I really like, and I think I'm going to do more. I put that, like, neutral taupe on my lid and the darker purple on the outer corner, and it seemed to draw kind of like a more purple out of it. And I really like it. I think it's a good way to... I've really been liking doing shimmer all across the lid so that it blends together more easily, as opposed to a shimmer running up to a matte, which is what I had been doing, which I still like, but I think this is nice if you have the color for it. So I feel awesome. So I have to go. The colors are I-544 on the inner portion of my lid and ME-230 on the outer portion. So I did something new today. I used the more vibrant of the two teals on the outer half into the lilac, and I ran the heavy metal glitter liner in grind over it, and I really liked the overall effect. Okay, so first time using it, you can see there's quite a dip, so I don't know if I just kept layering for fun, because sometimes I do that. I don't know why, but I'll just keep putting shadow on even though it's opaque. I'll just do that. But I think it went really nicely, and I like it. So that is, the new color is I-918, and it was my first time using it. And I used that with the lilac, which is D-236, probably, maybe. I really wish they had names. I really want them to have actual names. But yeah, I like it. It's got a nice, cool, shifty. It blended really nicely together. I'm into it. Hi guys, I'm tired today because I donated blood and apparently it just wears me out. But it is officially February, so we are done with the January 1 Month 1 palette companion to my panning, which is the Artist Shadows number 3. And here we are. I hope you can see I got some nice dips going, particularly in the metallic purple. I got a nice little corner dip on the coral. Coral is a good word for it. And some nice usage on the taupe. So, how do I feel and did I learn anything? I really liked it. Oh, I also got some nice little corner dippage that you can't make out very well on this one. I liked it. I found several looks that I could use these for, and they worked really well. It was really nice to have just a couple of looks that I knew I was probably going to do, because I am getting ready for work in the morning, and sometimes it's nice to just not think about your makeup, and to know that I have eyeshadow that is within the reasonable workplace expectations. 'Cause I don't know what professional makeup is, because it means different things to different people, and I have no idea what that means, because this is professional. It looks like I did a good job on it. Shouldn't that count? No, because it's got unnatural colors, or because it's too dark, or who knows? I don't know what professional makeup means. Or workplace professional makeup. But, yeah, I'm actually not wearing any of the shades on my face today. This is a completely different palette than this one. But I really liked it. I think part of the fun of it was realizing how many shades worked well with this purple, and how nice of an effect blending a metallic into a metallic can do across the lid. Because normally, like today, I'll put a matte in the outer corner, and it's not bad, it's just that sometimes, depending on the formulas, the metallic doesn't fade nicely into the matte and do like a nice gradient, but shimmer into shimmer, they fade very nicely together and they work really well. What else? I really didn't use this one very much just because I had a plan for it and just never felt like the day to do it. I wanted to put this down and then layer this over the top, and like I swatched it on my hand, it looked nice, but I just, between the taupe and the coral and the lilac, I just didn't have a need to wear a gold. It just didn't feel like something I wanted to put the time and effort into. But they were nice, and these two inner corner shades worked really well with the other tones of the palette. What else? These three all worked really well together. Both of these worked in the outer corner for this. Actually the lilac with these in the outer corner was really pretty too. The taupe, I never tried that with those. I don't see why it would not work. I feel like these two worked really well together, and these worked really well together, and they all made a nice variety of looks. I think it's pretty. It's nice to know how much using a shade from brand new over a month you can get how much usage on it. Gives me a little better idea how quickly you can go through shimmer shades, so that's nice. And overall, it's just reminded me that I really like the formula from Makeup Forever. They're nice, they're pigmented, but also still buildable. Like, you didn't have to do these at full opacity, you could kind of like pat them lightly. They wear all day, they blend over each other really nicely. I was surprised with how really, really pretty this one was. I thought it was going to be like quite nice, but it's gorgeous. I use that one a lot. Anytime I wanted to be like, I kind of feel warm, I'm like, yes, I'm doing mauve and burgundy out of the corner and this bitch on the lid. And it was really, really pretty. So that worked really well. It worked really well with the highlight that I'm using today, the pink heart. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm sorry that this isn't giving you, oh, mirror. I'm sorry that you don't have a better view or more HD view of the texture across the pans. Maybe if I get it closer. Nope, because it's a contrast between the darkness and the lightness of the shadows. So, that is what we did with the eyeshadow palette. I really like it. I do feel like this was a good addition to my collection. This plus a matte palette, traveling, you'd be set. You can do whatever you want. Then, lipstick of the month was the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rosewood lipstick. And it now looks like this. So I flattened out that top quite a bit. I'm not sure I had any really like compression across the whole size of it, which I learned something with this. This is a matte lipstick. I've panned cream lipsticks, and matte lipsticks you don't need to apply nearly as often, so this is going to last me way longer than a cream lipstick in the same shade would. So things I learned, things that it's good to know when you're purchasing stuff. Because it may be like, yeah, I vaguely understand that this product is going to last longer than this product, but using something for a month and barely seeing a dent in it, because I wore this a lot. I wore it a lot, I reapplied it a lot, and it's very pigmented, it's matte, so it doesn't wear off as fast as I was used to with cream lipsticks. It was gorgeous. It was actually pretty versatile, because, I don't know, maybe other people can see that, but to me it just looks like kind of a brickish red. Cool, alright. So I assume this has to go with certain looks, but this looked really good with the more cool tone looks, with the warm tone looks. It looked nice with both. And I think that's good to know that lipsticks are more versatile than I think the colors are going to be. I feel like I pick a lipstick and I'm like, oh, it's only going to look good with this stuff. That's not necessarily how it's going to be. Calm down, Ellen. Try it multiple ways, and if you don't like it, you can wipe it off your face. It'll be fine. So, I think that's going to be part of my journey this year, is learning how many different looks I can wear the same lipstick with. That's my hope. I'm also hoping to keep up this trend of learning things throughout the month with different shadows and lipsticks. So, that was One palette with the Makeup Forever Artist Shadows 3. And this is how I kind of want to do the format. I want to do the intro, save it, use it, and film some looks, and then do the final thing and have just one video of start to finish and looks. Hopefully that's something that works for you guys. We'll see what happens. You'll get them once a month until the end of the year, or if I get bored with this. And yeah, so stay tuned to see what my 1 month fun palette was for February. If you go on my Instagram, you will get spoilers because I post my makeup daily on Instagram. So if you want to go over there, I'm at Ellie Gremlin. And I'd love to see you guys there. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this works for you guys. And remember, if you have any suggestions of palettes you want to see me use for a month at a time, let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time.